Dr. Ali, how does the Middle Eastern region in particular and the Arab world see this strategic alliance, strategic defense alliance between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia?
I think we can see this new signature, new strategic alliance in two different perspectives, the short term and the long term. On the short term, we have seen Israel attacking Qatar, attacking all different countries in the region, from Yemen to Iraq to Lebanon to Syria and to Iran. And I think with the attack of Qatar, something that is very crucial for the all Arab countries and specifically the Gulf countries, they were in need to have all the alliances that they could get. And for Saudi Arabia, with the strategic historical relationship with Pakistan, and Pakistan being a nuclear power and an Islamic nuclear power, I think it was a key move for Saudi Arabia to ally itself in this manner to Pakistan with this long-term, not even a defense, common defense treaty, but even a strategic defense treaty. On the longer term, on the broader term, we can see this move as just another move from Saudi Arabia to diversify its alliances around the world and to say we are not dependent on the US or on any other power. We have the wide range of alliances. We have a wide range of friends in the world, including very strong friends like Pakistan. And we have all the options to defend ourselves. And
but I'm sorry to cut you short, Dr. Al-Hindi over here. Did Saudi Arabia really need to sign an agreement on or go for a strategic alliance to show that Pakistan is a very, very close brotherly nation to KSA? It has always been so, hasn't it been? Pakistan and Saudi Arab have always been very brotherly. So what was the need of this strategic alliance right now, especially considering there was an attack from Israel on Qatar?
Being friendly and being good neighbors and being good friends in general in international relations does not mean a strong commitment that you will fight every war together.
Right.
In case one of the countries is attacked, then the other is considering this as an attack on themselves directly.
All right. So do you see any other Gulf countries?
Strategic religion.
So it's like a shift from friendly relationships to strategic. Makes sense. The Pakistani Prime Minister had already floated the idea of having something similar to NATO in the Middle Eastern region, in the Muslim region, some sort of an alliance. Do you think this is the first step towards such sort of an alliance? Do you see other Gulf nations joining in?
We do have the strong military force from the Gulf countries that was activated at different places. Now there are talks about reviving it. There has been talks by Prince Mohammed bin Salman about Middle East regional cooperation on economic things, but definitely a strong military alliance that includes countries like Pakistan would be at a different level and would be definitely empowering all the countries of the region to defend themselves, especially against external threats, be it coming from Israel or from any outside powers. Any cooperation is for the benefit, for the mutual benefits of these countries, and definitely creating such a regional force will be reckoned with in the world and will be a power that is considered as a strong force that will have influence on politics and on military in the region.
Dr. Hindi, this also gives an image that Pakistan is now seen as a net regional stabilizer or a net regional defender by the Gulf state as well. Is this perception correct?
Defender, definitely. A stabilizer is a different issue, since Pakistan maybe does not have the equal relationship with different actors in the region to play a stabilizing role, but definitely in the sense of deterrence, yes, that kind of stability. Definitely in the kind of defense, yes, for sure. And again, we are seeing that leadership, that combination of leadership, or if we want, co-leaders of the Islamic world, being Pakistan and Saudi Arabia, allying on so many different levels. Saudi Arabia has always pushed for leadership in the Arab world, but also in the broader sense of the Islamic world. And here we have a strong partnership that could really push the Islamic Alliance or the Organization of Islamic Conference to a new level that takes not only the political and religious and cultural cooperation, but also a strong military cooperation.
So when it comes to military cooperation, Pakistan's defense has always been pointed towards India. It has always been a deterrence with regards to India so that it does not fulfill its hegemonic desires within the region. Now there's also another perspective that is coming to light, which is that different Gulf nations are now realizing what sort of role the Indian diplomats and the Indians overall in the Middle Eastern region have been playing. Qatar has arrested a few people that were involved in spying. Iran realized that too, also arrested. And there were people within Pakistan, the armed forces of India's people infiltrating and involved in espionage in Pakistan as well. So do you think that this realization has now reached to a further level in the Middle East?
I think that every regional country, especially in times of instability, they will try to expand their tentacles, expand their occupation, expand their influence to whatever places in the region that they can. We can talk about India for sure in the context that you spoke about. In return, we have to consider and understand that countries like Pakistan and Saudi Arabia, who are eager to protect national sovereignty and a positive cooperation on all levels of interaction, do need to play their role and do need to ally together in order to face any kind of attempts to spread influence in the region beyond national sovereignty borders.